That's really weird. Stop it, turn down, you gotta make it look. How? Nothing has changed. Definitely still doing it.
Yeah. Wait. Sounds like it stopped.
Maybe. Is that sound coming from the stream?
Yeah. I think so. Yes.
Gamer chick. Is that?
Music note is Hannah from memory. Gamer chick is, I'm really bad with names, but she was there on the weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this is why we need Matt. Glenn and I are notoriously bad with names. Is it still sounding weird? Yeah, it stopped. Whatever. Fingers crossed. I have no idea what that was. That was weird.
What did you change?
Not much. Stop the stream, started it again.
Turn it off and on again.
Yeah, disabled
The
an audio
fixed
device
all
in the
tech.
device manager. Cool. So. Man, this is what we need. Yeah.
Sounds like it's working,
Is-
except that high pitched buzz.
Is that us?
Probably.
Why is this up? Every time.
Claire is her name.
Thank you. Sorry, Claire.
One.
There's a screenshot of the regions. So instead of regions, regional.
It's good thing the computer starts up real fast.
Yeah.
Basically, copy paste,
My favourite function in all of Chrome is close tabs to the right. Yeah? Because Erica realised you left all your things in.
So she stole them.
I don't even know. I think she went to open it and then realised it was too much effort, so no, probably not.
That Erica.
Are we live?
Yes?
Yes. Okay.
No? Maybe?
I don't know. Can
Yes.
you repeat the question?
It looks...
Is it struggling?
It looks like it's struggling.
We good?
Now I think it's working.
Okay, whatever. Hey, I really hope that's not us that's making that noise.
You guys hear that high pitched
That's horrible. Okay, well, we're back again. I wasn't paying attention to my computer, but I feel like it didn't try. It successfully did an auto update, so it shut down. So
and killed the stream in the process.
yes.
Yeah, they can hear that whine.
I wonder what's doing it. Oh, I know exactly what's doing it.
What's going on?
Probably the tablet. It was right next to the mic. It's got a fan in it. It was on that side. Give it 30 seconds.
Alright, we'll see in 30 seconds whether we get rid of the whine.
Yeah.
That's a real good mic if it is.
It sounded like that type of noise, like a fan noise. If it's not that, I've moved the tablet. It's still there.
We'll see in whether we get rid. Yeah, that should have gone by now. What else is making noise?
Yeah, I think the idea for automatic. So I think the filtering idea was essentially only automatic sign off is adapted size.
No idea.
You can just like sign this space.
I don't know. Is that unbearable or yes? I want to go with yes. Like probably worth fixing.
Probably. Like, if you can figure it out.
So that's
There was one thing that I forget. There was the big so we're saying whether the user is in the register or if they're on the application. So that means that there has to be 3 kinds of cases. You know, if they're not in the register or if they're in the register and then
it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter if they're in the.
So they can still hear us over it.
Sorry, he's inducted for all intents and purposes.
So if you don't know how to fix it, I guess we can deal.
It's just on the register.
So if I get that's why.
I feel like it's probably like static through the machine or something.
Is it a ghost in the machine?
Could be. Them ghosts in my machines. Alright, yeah, sorry guys, I don't really know what that one is. I could probably fix it, but it'd probably take too long.
Alright, let's keep talking.
Yeah, okay, so...
Oh, wait.
Alright, take 700.
7? Let's go with 7.
Alright, trying to hit the table. So, as I was saying, you might have been able to tell by now, it's been a pretty fragmented week. So, yeah, I've been doing all sorts of different streaming and stuff, so it's probably messed with stuff. So last night, I was at a thing called Makers Movement, which I think we've probably talked about briefly on the show before. It was finally on last night. It was the event that Erica, who a lot of you know, she's the one that does the 3D printing stuff. It's the event that she was running. So that was last night, and that had everything from 3D printing going on, Combustible Props is a company that was there. It was awesome.
I thought you were just going to say you burnt stuff.
That's what he does.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had. So for those of you that have played Fallout, have you played Fallout?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a brotherhood in it, like a clan in it called the Brotherhood of Steel. And they are, if you've ever seen a Fallout picture, there's like pretty much like a stormtrooper. Yeah,
But
that
like
helmet.
black armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the Brotherhood of Steel. And he had a full set of armor, and he had the helmet there. You put the helmet, it was all painted out properly, but it was fully kitted out. So like all the things would move and the lights would turn on and everything was sweet. And there were throwies, which are like LEDs with magnets and batteries. Yeah, we were throwing them around the bar. It was great. And we had, what else? There was someone rocked up in one of the coolest cosplay suits I've ever seen. It was a UNSC Marine, so one of the guys from Halo. The suit looked awesome and the helmet was great, but the thing that blew my mind was with his sniper Halo sniper rifle. It looked really cool. I was like, well, that's a really good effort on the gun. And until I got to hold it and realised that on the scope, like on the actual scope of the gun, at the front of it there was a camera, and at the back of it there was a screen with an overlay on it. So when you moved it around, like in Halo, it had the actual thing, but it wasn't just like a direct video feed. Like it had the actual art graphic over the top of it and everything.
That's
so
really cool.
It was amazing. So we got some awesome photos, which I'll post up, probably chuck up on our Twitter and Instagram in a moment. Put all that up. That was fun. So there was all sorts of craziness. There was battle robots there. There was
Like the little ones? Or
the big metal ones.
Awesome.
There was all sorts of stuff. There was like Krishan, who's always endorsing Red Bull on our show, and I and one of the other guys here. We all had lab coats that were hooked up with lighting wire stuff.
I did see that.
That was fun.
Science and beverage.
Science and beverage. What else was there? All sorts of random stuff. Cool stuff. It was fun. It was a good night. Lots of people were interested in 3D printing and robots, unsurprisingly enough.
They are pretty cool things.
Yeah. And then during the day yesterday, we had the Assistant Minister for Innovation come around, Wyatt Roy.
He looks really young.
25.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think he's youngest minister.
He's younger than I am.
He's a cool dude, actually.
He sounds like the kind of age that I would expect an innovation
Exactly,
minister
yeah,
to want to be.
Because he was like, because when I heard that he was 25, because I can do public speaking, but I really don't like it. And I'll normally try and get out of it, but in this case, I was like, it was just me in the office. I was like, there is no way I can't take this opportunity. And then when I googled him to read a bit about him before I went and talked to him, and I saw he was 25 and that he was the assistant minister for innovation. I was like, oh cool, I'm just going to go have a chat to him, tell him about some cool stuff. And that's pretty much what it was. Because essentially what happened was there was all the very official talking, like lots of cameras pointed at us and lights and interviewing and whatnot, and that was all superficial. Really cool, still very engaged. Like the guy, he was asking really cool questions. But then after that, I was in the makerspace where we do all the 3D printing, and I was sitting there painting. So Erica had someone in the background if she had any footage done, and he came up and he was like, oh, just like what he's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, just painting. He goes, oh, why do you do this? I'm like, just unwind, have fun. He's like, oh, cool, man of many trades. And yeah, we were talking about rifts and stuff, and just generally.
Did you get him in it?
No, yeah, he was security and whatnot was pretty tight, and they were pulling him around, and he was on a very tight schedule. But yeah,
sense.
we got a whole bunch of photos and footage with him, and
Not the button I wanted.
talked talked about HACT on the televisions, which was fun. We'll see if any of that airs. Should be good.
That'd be really cool if it does.
I got us in front of Prime News, 7:30 Report, and another one that was broadcasting internationally apparently. So we'll see how that goes. That was fun.
So if you see us on TV, let us know.
Yeah, please
And
do.
by us, I mean him.
Yeah, please do. I had to. Yeah, I like that I went and got my haircut and everything after. Like half an hour after that, I went and got a haircut.
No.
So I looked scraggly. Oh well. Yeah, so that was fun. That was cool. It's really nice to see that some of the new government is actually doing a huge amount for
Well,
tech.
sort of same government, but
Oh.
different people.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, technically same government, I guess. It's pretty
I
big
haven't
reshuffle.
voted again, so it
Yeah.
must be the same government.
Yeah. Do we play on the Minecraft server? Not nearly as much as I want to, just because.
When do you?
Oh, when?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, I guess that's the same question.
yeah. when I can really. My issue with Minecraft is that I can't play it for 5 or 10 minutes. If I open that game, I will spend hours on it. I was actually thinking, depending on how we go for time today, we may just jump on at the end of the stream and we could all just play.
And then you'll be stuck here for hours.
So.
And I very rarely, if ever, get on it because I spend all my time doing code stuff when I'm on the computer, and I am trying, not very successfully, to stay off the computer at the end of my workday.
It is good. Like
I've been talking to people.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, like people come to my house because I have new housemates, and then we talk and
Yeah.
play like physical games.
Yeah. No,
weird.
it's kind of cool. The way I'm set up at my house is because we set up this studio overnight when we got started. I was like, oh, bring my computer in, do another startup. I know I won't be sleeping, so I'll bring my computer in here. And it's been great because I like occasionally I'll take my laptop or my tablet home, but I normally don't have a computer at home, which means when I'm at home I'm actually not doing computer stuff, which is great because I used to go home and play WoW, but I don't do that now. Yeah, and then. I mean, I'm decently social, I guess, but my housemate, and he's always the guy that runs events. Like if there's like a D&D night, he'll be like, "Cool, we're all doing it at my place," or we'll do like a big barbecue. And generally, his idea. So people start like all my friends rock up. I don't have to do anything. It's great.
Yeah.
So
Works well.
cool bit of new tech that I've been playing around with.
Yeah.
Which I figure I will let you guys know about because I think I'm going to try and do it at the upcoming HACT event. Or the one in November, but probably the one in 2 weeks, week and a half away. Not even.
Is it that soon?
Yeah, it's not this weekend, weekend after.
Oh god.
Yeah, make sure you're free because you're teaching.
I am free.
Okay, cool.
Like I've blocked it out in my diary.
Cool. You're teaching with Anthony again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anthony was really awesome.
Yeah, he's rad.
Web for life.
Yeah, and we're gonna have the dream team in 3D and 3D print.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be because it's 3D and 3D print now. It did. It's going to be myself, Erica, and Ben. Plus whoever else I end up getting.
Is Ben the one I always forget who he is? Or is it someone different?
No. Who do you always forget?
Crutches?
Oh, James. He doesn't have crutches anymore, though. No, Ben was the guy that did art in HACT. The last in HACT. Yeah.
Vaguely,
Um,
maybe.
So, yeah. We'll be doing... Oh, yeah. So before I got on to the actual talking about HACT, which is very soon, so it's called 123D Catch, which some of you may have heard of, maybe not.
123D
Catch.
Yeah. Is that a Google thing?
No, it's Autodesk.
I love your community.
And essentially the way it works is you take a series of photos, and by series I mean a lot of photos of something, and then you can upload them to Autodesk's cloud computing server, and it turns it into a 3D object. I was playing around with it earlier today and had awesome results. So you can essentially, if this is an object, you take photos from all around it, pointing at it, and you upload them, and it goes magic, make 3D. So it's like a super duper realistic looking.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet,
And it's available on iPhone.
and you
Android.
can 3D print them straight out of the gate.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that all night. I'm also probably going to watch movies.
So Hannah said, can you change after you've bought the tickets?
Yeah.
You can change streams.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Let one of us know and we can change it officially in the system, or worst case, like on the day we can just shuffle you around.
Yeah,
Preferably tell
not.
us beforehand.
Yeah, please don't make us do it on the day. That'll be awful.
Alright, so probably send us an email asking to switch streams so
Yep.
that we can do that.
Yeah, just shoot the team or any one of us an email and we'll make it happen. Cool. So, HACT, I guess, is the next topic. It is not this weekend, but the weekend after, and it's going to be at the AIE. So we're doing.
So tired.
So we're doing web, mobile, game and VR are going to be one thing, and 3D and 3D printing are going to be one thing. Essentially because 3D print by itself is great, but it doesn't seem to do what we want, just because people spend half an hour making something and then spend 5 hours waiting for it to print. So
And then just play Minecraft.
pretty much. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set like a strict list of criteria that you have to meet if you want your thing 3D printed. Essentially it'll be, you've got to complete these tasks and then go on and make something, and it has to be rad.
Fair.
But-
And you have to have made it, not downloaded it?
Correct.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cool. Claire wants to know if we're
Yes.
doing any hacked or meets
Okay,
anymore.
cool. Apparently that's what they've been called. Mad. Alright, let's say me naming them.
So many
yes.
hacked based puns.
Well, it'll probably be every month. I'd like to aim for.
So often.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we'll see. Aim for that. Once every month, once every 2 months, something like that. Once a month might be too much. Not really. Like, they don't have to be as big of a deal.
Yeah.
That said, that wasn't much effort. It was
Oh.
like, here's a way. Except that the movie was effort, because Matt did it legally.
And then my server turned off.
Yeah.
I was more thinking they're like leaving the house like once a month.
Oh,
I've already got to do it once
leaving
a
the
month.
house once a month.
So,
Ugh.
like, you're already making me come in weekly, and then you want me to leave again?
You have to come in. You literally have to come in for an hour a week.
Yeah, but it takes me like an hour each way to drive.
Oh, do you want to see something?
Half.
I can't show the camera.
You have a license? Why can't you show the camera?
What? Are you serious? Don't ever put your.
No, cover all the bits, but show me a photo.
No, they don't need to see it. I got my license.
It doesn't look that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my license finally. I'm 20 and I finally have a license.
Yay!
Good job, me. Yeah. Not really. Sunday was fun. What was that in response to?
Hacked off. Once a month sounds good. And that would be me saying once a month is too often.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Learn to follow multiple streams of irrelevantly linked conversation.
Negative. What else? What have I been up to? I've been breaking down all that information that you guys gave us, all that feedback.
Yeah.
I've been
It's all up on this board where we
slow.
normally have our topics.
I'm not even halfway through it. Like, I'm currently listing it all down, and then I've got to like go down and break it down into charts and stuff. Yeah, no, it's fine.
You might have
Oh, I thought you were going to the door.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
That's why I'm like,
Sorry.
We'll be done at 6
Do you need a card? Just hold that against it. Sorry. Yeah, so I've been breaking down all that information that you guys gave us, and that was super awkward. I feel really bad. I thought she just wanted to go through the door. She came and talked to us, and I was like, no, you can't do that. I'm a horrible human being.
Hannah wants to know how you get to work every day and how you didn't already have your license.
Two very good questions. So, question one, how do I get to work every day? It kind of depends. I'll either come in with...
Or get a lift.
Yeah, and I don't bus it super often because my partner, Jazz, works really close to where I work. So I normally just go in with her, which is why half the time I'm in here, I get in here about 4 or 5 a.m. Which is...
And then go to sleep.
Which seems to be when I get most of my work done.
It's true. Like, working when there are no other people around, so productive.
Yeah, and those hours work better for me because my me running around wanting to build stuff and break stuff doesn't really kick in until midday. So yeah, I normally get in really early to do that. Or my housemate works like one block over there, so I can also go in with him. Second question answer would be no, just no. No.
How did you not get it earlier?
No.
Brutality.
I'm not sure if that is an answer.
Okay, so it's essentially a series of excuses that used to be reasons. So, the way it works is in the ACT, in year 10, you do a thing called a road ready course, which I don't know how long it goes for in class, but I think it's like a couple of hours a day for a week, or maybe 2 days, I don't know. And essentially it's just like something you have to do that's like, this is the basics of road safety, etc. I left school when I was in year 9 to go and study. No, it's fine, I'm just playing Hammer. Yeah, I left school when I was in year 9 to go study, and because I left in year 9, I didn't do that. And I was also living and studying very, very close. Like, it was like a 5-10 minute walk. So I just walked to and from where I was studying for 3.5 years. That was great. And then when I moved north side, my job again, like when I was contracting, it was from home, and then when I got a throwaway job, I was walk down the street. And then I was going to be getting it, but I was supposed to be leaving the country a couple months into this year. I was supposed to be going to Korea and Japan, and I was probably going to end up going back to Korea and just living there and contracting there. And if you live in Seoul, you really don't need a car. So that was pretty much why I was like, well, I'm not going to get one in Australia because that doesn't make sense. But then I stayed in Australia for a couple of reasons. One of which was to do HACT. And yeah, just
you stayed for us.
I got roped down by you guys. It wasn't optional.
You love it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, then I just kind of put it off for a bit. But now I kind of ran out of excuses. That and Jazz was like putting the hard word on me. She was like, "Go get your license."
If I have to.
Yeah. I was like, okay, fine. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, when I was like, what do you want for your birthday? She's like, I want you to get your license. I was like, okay. I feel like I can't say no to that. Not really. Like, that course. So, I mean, I got to something else as well. Everyone calm down. But, so that course, I had to go and do that course that I didn't do in year 10. And that was two 5-hour days on a weekend in a classroom full of fools. And it cost me like $200 or something. It was lame as. But yeah, no, I did it. It's done now. So now
I've got to spend 1 day in a classroom, 1 day in a pool, and 2 days down the coast. Just after HACT.
that sounds like a bronze cross.
Scuba license.
That's close. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Stuff's expensive.
Yeah, 500-ish. But I've been saving up for it forever, so.
Okay. And then you got to get a wetsuit.
Oh, yeah. Buy all the bits.
Are you actually buying a tank and everything?
Doubt it.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can rent it real cheap.
And it's only really worth it if you use it pretty often.
Yeah, I'll see how often I go first.
Yeah. Yeah, wetsuits, I think like a 10, was it like a 5 mil or a 10 mil is like $400-500 for an okayish one. They're pretty expensive.
That's unfortunate. Can I rent that too?
I think so, but you probably don't want to. Because the thing is, it depends. You can get like 2 mil ones, but it really just depends on what you're doing. If you're anywhere near coral, you want like a 5 and up. Like, just get a 10. Because if you buy a good quality 10, you'll never need to buy one again.
Makes sense.
Or at least, unless you get torn up on coral. But at least it'll be the suit that gets torn
Go
up.
to the Arctic or somewhere.
Yeah.
Or go to a real hot place where
like
you
that-
need a real tiny one.
I feel like there's really no point in wearing a wetsuit in the Arctic.
No, you need a dry suit.
Yeah. I have a friend, she went down to Antarctica on an expedition. And there's a photo of her in like a two-piece, like essentially in a bikini. Like she has a rope attached to her, but she jumps off the side of the boat into the water, because that's one of the experiences you can do there. Apparently the hardest thing is when you hit the water, it is so cold that you have to like physically hold your like nose and mouth because your lungs just contract. So like even if you try super hard not to breathe, you're literally like
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that why the rope's on?
That's why the rope's on, so they
Pull
can
you
pull you back
back.
in. Exactly. Yeah. So
He just got his L's,
Yeah.
not his fulls.
So I feel like Chris is about to tell me that he's further ahead. His license. Oh,
Probably.
hey, Erica.
Hi. Do you want to come be Matt?
Okay.
Mad. That was
But you
easy.
don't get Matt's chair.
Is there a chance?
Yes, it's over there. Cool.
Are we doing any school excursions in term 4?
Yeah.
I'm assuming term 3 is the one that's just ended or ending. My
Yes.
calendar is
Yes.
full of like
Yes.
it's school holidays soon. So
Yeah. Yes, we will be. The aim is to do about 3 a week. Matt and I decided on.
wow, have fun. Wait,
I don't.
do you want me there for that?
No, you don't have to. It doesn't really make a difference. I mean, you can do them. You can happily. I'll happily let you do them.
I'll pick and choose based on how cool the school sounds.
Because my main issue, like, I have no idea coming out and like doing the workshops and stuff with you guys. That's heaps of fun. The part that I don't like is having to take the PC down, take it all the way 5 stories down, put it in the back of a car, take it over, set it up, take it down, bring it back half an hour later, walk it take it back up the elevator and bring it back to forward, set it up again. That I don't like. That,
Should build a new computer.
yeah,
for
well, that's what we're
school
doing.
things.
We're doing. We're gonna get like a gun case, like those hard plastic cases with the foam in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna get one of them, cut out slots for like a mini computer, some rifts, peripherals and all that, so we just have a case.
Nice.
Yeah.
You leave all the rifts and stuff plugged in. You just open it up. We're
I
ready.
probably could, yeah.
That would be real cool.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I did it, I mean, I could pretty much, I could just cut a hole in the side of the case for ventilation. I could probably just leave it in there.
That would be really lazy. I like it.
I'm not further ahead. I got my L's last holidays, but I haven't really. That makes you further ahead. That means technically you can get your P's before me.
Yeah.
'Cause you have
That's
to-
a good point.
Oh, wait. How do you have to be to get P's? Is there an age limit on that?
Yes.
I feel like it's 16
It's-
and something.
So it's 16 9 months to get your L's, at least when I got them. Then it's like a year later you can get your P's.
6 months. You got to hold your P's for 6 months. So your L's,
Yeah, but
gotta hold
you
your
have
L's.
to be at least 17, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys can get my school is awesome. Yes.
So Claire wanted to know what schools we're excursioning to.
Probably a lot. Probably as pretty much as we can get, as many as we can get into.
I don't think we actually have any queued up yet, though.
Nah, there's a bunch that we want to get to though.
Hannah wants us to go to her
This
school.
guy.
Is that a random?
That's Garen? The one that's next to the hospital.
Things I shouldn't touch.
Yeah, we can totally do that. We can make that happen.
Yeah, the principal dude was real cool when we met him.
I feel like we were supposed to do a Garen one, but it didn't happen for some reason. Was that one of the ones that we had to cancel?
So you know.
I don't remember.
Maybe we had 2, I think, that got cancelled for one reason or another. But
Claire wants us to go to a roundup.
yeah,
So like.
cool. All right.
The picture.
Claire is around. All right, yeah, we can do a round
That's
around
it.
Garen. That's cool. We can make that happen.
Differently, like.
I feel like we've already been to one of them.
We've been out to Garen. We talked to the principal there. He's got like real short hair. It was just me and you. Matt wasn't there.
This does sound familiar. I'm trying to pick it.
He looks real kind of buff.
Yeah,
Military dude.
yeah. No, he was cool actually.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I do remember that.
And Aranda?
That was
I think
the
we've been
Garen's
there
the one
too.
where they speak. Is it? They teach 2 languages. There's like English and something else, right?
Maybe, but that was also
That was also
the other one we actually went to that
No, no, it is.
Talia goes to.
St. Clair's?
No.
No. Yeah, and they speak French.
The one with the
Italian.
really weird name. Yaralama.
Was it Yalama?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is I still don't know how to say
Feasnal.
it.
Yeah,
Feasnal?
he was cool.
He was. He
Deputy,
really.
apparently.
Yeah, really cool dude. That was fun. He likes what we were doing. Science, yeah, Bunal. Okay. So yes, that was fun. Yeah, we can totally go to Garen and Aranda next term. We can make that happen. Is there anything in particular you'd like us to do? I mean, we could just come out and do our usual thing, which is where I make a bunch of art.
You should do that. Make pretty art, but make it real good, like. I don't know. Do we have to shuffle over?
Yes.
Alright. I guess we can. Just because she's real cool and stuff.
I'm pretty cool.
Not real.
Real
Look what it
cool.
is.
Hello.
Chat person I was talking about earlier.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah.
Told him briefly about last night. Do you want to give him a better description?
Pretty much just showed off all my favourite toys to a bunch full of super nerdy people that loved it.
That sounds real fun.
Pretty much the go, yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Yeah. So I was telling him about the I forgot it now. NDSC. The Halo dude. UNSC. Yeah, UNSC. That scope was amazing. We have a really funny photo of Erica, Jazz, and myself using high exposure lighting, which I will chuck up on Facebook.
Yep.
It was good times.
Blair and his
You should
girlfriend
put
were
it
being a
on
little bit too
Instagram.
romantic. It was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Really?
We figured out.
Like real gross kind of
Yeah,
romantic.
just like really cheesy romantic. They were making love hearts with LEDs.
That's so cute.
Yeah, we were doing high exposure stuff, so we're sitting there and like Jazz and I were like drawing the cars like this, but then we figured out that Erica could like do it and like make it look like she was throwing up. So she was like bending over, like throwing up with green LED.
Yep.
It's-
So it's like a fluoro green stream of
It looked.
showing you guys
it took,
disgustingly romantic while these two are in the background with like love heart being cutesy.
it was great. It turned out really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oculus Rift, or just do the art thing because we have Chromebooks and we can. You got. That's right. I forgot you guys like Chromebooks.
It's
So
like
jealous.
like
Chromebooks are
poor
rad.
communication.
Come on.
I do. The one I want's called the Pixel though. Chromebook Pixel. Oh, Chromebook by Pixel. It's stupidly powerful for what it is. Like it blows most MacBooks out of the water, and it costs a fraction.
Not mine, but Dem's fighting words.
It's got.
I'm looking this up now.
Yeah, go for it.
I will.
Look at all the expandable memory you don't have.
I don't.
Ooh, snap.
It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
soldered in
What?
this version. Well,
And this one costs.
If you drop it hard enough, it
6.
won't be soldered in anymore.
This is
does it really have lights on it like that?
Yeah, because it's Chromebook.
It looks like a Mac,
Yeah, I know.
but with less rounded edge.
Yeah. So ever so slightly less as well. Like it's even like got a similar
And it's
edge.
thicker.
Ah,
It's
no,
real
it's
chunky.
not. It's actually insanely thin. Like it's like that thin close. So it's slightly thinner than a MacBook.
It's not as sleek.
And look at the
looking.
res, huh? Look at that resolution.
That's not much at all.
What? That's 3K. This is 1080, isn't it?
No.
Fuck.
MacBooks are,
Okay, so it's the same or just
I'm not sure if that's mine, but
yeah.
25 by 17, 28 by 8, 13.3.
Yeah, what's yours?
This is 15.
Okay.
So let's assume it's that one with 220,
Yeah.
239.
Yeah, bam. Better screen quality, better color. Which is
maybe.
saying something. Like it's
Maybe.
about on par. But the thing is, that's insane because pretty much the only thing that I would ever buy anything Apple for is the screen. But
You
yeah,
get a Retina 5K.
I'm good. I'd
Costs
rather-
like $2,000.
Or I could just buy a real monitor. There is always that. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't like Apple products.
But they're so nice and pretty.
How much did you pay for your MacBook? Your laptop? How much was it?
I don't want to answer that
how much
question.
did this laptop cost you, Glenn? Was it $2,000?
No, it wasn't.
It was more. You paid more than $2,000 for a laptop.
I may have.
Was it
like,
almost? Was it $3,000?
Nope.
No, it was more than that. Was it $4,000?
It wasn't quite.
You paid almost
On a laptop.
It was like
$4,000.
38, I think.
Just so you know, you can get 2 3D printers for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is real good.
Yeah, but 2 3D printers. You could actually
It was-
probably get a 3D printer and a fairly decent 3D scanner for
He
that.
could get a Form 1 for that.
You could actually get 3 laser cutters for that. 3
Yeah,
laser cutters.
But I have no use for any of those things.
You
You
could
get a
laser
lathe,
cut.
Have
You could get a
use.
lathe.
You could
I've
you
seen
could get a
some,
3D printer
I have
and
no
a,
tabletop stuff for
physical
that.
building skills, but this allows me to work my magic
no.
in
You
the
could
digital
get a,
realm.
you could get a 3D printer and a laser cutter and build a Chromebook.
Or I could use this. Join the cult of Mac. Feel really good about myself for owning expensive hardware.
Until you go to bed when you cry yourself to sleep.
No, I hug it.
Does your you go to cry yourself to sleep and then you sleep in because your Apple Watch died before you woke up. Yeah, what now?
I plugged that in.
Yeah, so this thing, yeah, MacBooks, this level of MacBooks are about $4,000, give or take. I'm pretty sure they go up to about 4,500.
Technically, they're 3,500.
Is that Oz?
That makes it
So
better
sad.
because you know.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was
But-
like insurance that bumped it up.
I think you can also get different hard drive sizes.
Yes. You can make it far more than
Yeah,
that.
so you can. I think you can get them up to around the 4,800 mark.
You can't swap components out in the Macs though, can you?
No.
So
Only
that
hard
would be
drive
why
size.
you probably shouldn't get one, right?
No. You do it because you're pay, like that's an absurd amount of money to pay for a
Yeah,
computer.
but it's pretty.
Yeah, for that much you could get 2 completely stacked HACT computers, like double GPUs.
Like, what is your giant tower of a computer worth?
When I got it,
Yeah.
I think it cost me about 2K to put everything in it, but
So what's the equivalent value now if you were to buy it new?
Of that.
Yeah, compared to that.
compared to that,
Like with the components currently in it, $100.
no, wait, my one, that's got a 6970 in it. No, 70, it says 7970, which is like a, these days probably about $200 graphics card. Processors are 2700K, and it's got 16 gigs of RAM. That graphics card's a 6 gig card.
So really, the only benefit of that is that it's pretty and you can move it around.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing, I mean, you can't really compare
You
them
can always build a gaming desktop rig
for 600.
for
Yeah.
far cheaper with far better components.
Yeah, you
But
can never
this
compare.
is real convenient because it doesn't take me half a day to pull down, move over, set up.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. The thing is, what's funny is that if you compare this to the tablet behind it,
Mm.
so that tablet was, I think I got it for 800. To be fair, those tablets new are insanely expensive. They're like $2,500, but I got mine for about 800, and some of the stats are better than this. The screen definitely isn't. The screen's 1080 on my laptop, which is worse than this. But it's got 4 gig of RAM, which is, do you have, how much do you have in this?
16?
Yeah. So this thing's got a lot more RAM. Processors would be about the same, and the graphics cards would be about the same. But that thing also has a digitizer, which costs $700, which this does not.
Fun.
Which means I can do painting and stuff in ZBrush on it. Yeah.
So basically, we seem to have a channel of Apple haters.
Good.
Boo.
Yeah. No. Like. Yeah. I just don't see the point.
That's fair. I really like the operating system. If I could put it on a not Apple hardware thing without having to mess around with...
I love that. Like, each to their own. Like, operating systems really do, for the most part, come down to preference until you get into development stuff. But it's far more common for people to buy Macs, especially for the screens and the hardware, and then put Windows on them. It's pretty uncommon to hear someone be like, no, I want a computer with OS X on it. So, there's always...
Depends on
each
the
to their own.
dev. Like, gamey stuff or obviously developing for Windows, kind of important to have Windows.
Yeah.
That's the
But-
benefit. You guys have all of this digital stuff and all this computer-based stuff, but because I make things, I literally only use computers for that tiny little software component, and then everything else I just
You are going to be
make.
so happy when I show you this bit of tech after this show.
Really?
You can literally 3D print anything you can look at now.
Ooh,
Like,
that's dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Or awesome.
Well,
it's
both.
so cool. I really didn't think it was going to work as well as it did, and now we're going to be able to do it at HACT. That's going to be
Sweet.
mad. Yeah.
Speaking of which, when is the next one?
So it's not this weekend, it's the next weekend.
Ah,
Yeah. So we talked about that on stream, but yeah,
cool.
you're going to be there.
Yep.
And you're going to be in the same stream as me.
Ah. I mean, awesome.
We're probably going to have Ben, which would be cool.
So,
Ben. He was at Impact. He's cool. He was at Makes Movement last night.
I was.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Ben.
Yeah. What do you... Yeah, I'm not sure how we got into that tangent. I feel like that got derailed by something.
What was the tangent?
Computers.
Yeah, computers, they do stuff.
How did we get onto that?
Chromebooks.
Yes! Yeah, you guys have Chromebooks. Yeah. And I wanted the Pixel. Yeah. So...
Ooh.
I
And
think...
Claire wants to know what our favourite app is.
Sign on site.
Not even. I haven't been signed on.
I
don't think.
Do
Don't talk to me.
do do iPhone games count?
Yes.
Infinity Blade 3, hands down. Yeah.
Can I be like real lame?
Mhm.
Probably like Mailbox. which is an email app, but it's got really good swiping features.
I know, right?
It feels so nice to use.
And how about this little bit? This is my favourite part of Mailbox. Go back.
Yeah.
So you pull that out, and then the status. Oh wait, no, wait till connecting's finished. Stop. See how the status bar folds over itself? That
pretty cool.
is like.
And when you get rid of all your email,
Hi kids, sorry.
how it has like the you've hit inbox
have
0
this?
thing.
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
haven't seen for the last year or two.
Yes.
I
The
reckon they do.
achievement.
Oh no, we're being watched.
What do you reckon? Do these suit me? Should I keep them?
Really, Glenn? Really?
Yes, really.
Yeah, mine's
I don't know. Let me have a look what other apps I have here.
Mine would be
Facebook.
Infinity Blade because it's awesome. But if we're not including games, probably Urban Spoon.
Open Spoon doesn't exist anymore.
Yes, no, Zamato.
Yeah, this
whatever,
one?
same
This
thing.
one's
I was
pretty cool
devastated.
app.
I'm trying to walk through the pitch.
I don't know.
Do you want to know what mine is?
Google Maps.
No.
Oh, Google Maps is really useful.
Yeah.
I use that a
Yeah,
lot.
actually, that's probably a really good one.
Yeah.
No, my favourite's the Chrome remote desktop app that you told me was terrible.
It's really useful.
compared
That's
to
a lot.
don't get me wrong, massive Google advocate, but other remote desktops are better.
No,
I've got VNC.
no.
I still prefer the Chrome one.
That's been around for so long now. I don't like VNC, but
No, it
it's
works
been
really well.
around.
It's
been,
simple and it
it's
works
been
well.
around for like
I know it has.
15 years.
It's a
something.
protocol.
Yeah. No, I think. I don't even know what my favorite one is now. Splash Top used to be okay, but it's kind of now. I can't remember the name of the one I use now. Oh, it's not real. I mean, you can use it for a remote desktop, but it's not really designed for it. My favorite thing recently has been Synergy, which Glenn knows about. And I'm not talking about promoting Synergy. I mean, there's actually a bit of software called Synergy, so you can set up. It's not just different screens. You can have like one screen connected to a computer here, another screen which is connected to a computer over there, and a screen here that's connected to the first computer. And you can set it up so it's all one thing. So yeah, it's like working on 3 screens. It's sweet.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, serious question though. Adventure Time Virtual Reality, when's that happening?
Adventure
Just
Time
a bit
Virtual
of background,
Reality.
I found an Adventure Time thing on the Facebook.
The Facebook.
The Facebook.
How old are you?
Pretty much like 80. But yes, it looked amazing. It was like Minecraft mixed with Adventure Time. Would be freaking awesome.
That's
When someone
pretty cool.
gives
Yeah.
me a Samsung Gear and a S6.
Soon.
Okay.
Give me
So
2 weeks.
that's-
I'm buying new toys soon.
Why didn't you guys play Mario Party 10 on Sunday? Because I had to go, unfortunately, but I went home and played D&D.
It's a lie. He sucks at Mario Party.
No, I
and
really
he
don't.
didn't want to look really bad in front of everyone.
I don't know if anyone-
He's terrible at it.
When
Like,
in doubt,
just
throw it out.
the worst.
It's kind of amazing.
The worst.
The thing I love about Mario Party 10 is
Yeah.
that you can win every single minigame, but then if you land on like a Bowser square right at the end, you can just lose. Like it doesn't even have to be you that lands on it. You just land on it and it just reshuffles all your gems and you just lose at the end and you're like, what?
Aw.
Yeah.
So sad.
I didn't play because I was getting my mind broken with magic/logic puzzles lots. We beat him in the end after he told us the winning combinations we had to get to. No, we legitimately beat one of them actually.
Nice. What is that?
Here you go, Erica, have fun.
But we shouldn't apparently trust it.
I'm going to put a book under the microphone or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could get real loud.
What am I supposed to be making?
Cube.
A cube? What kind of cube?
Companion cube.
I made a companion cube. Does anyone want to see the big ass companion cube I made?
How big?
That is big.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's totally a lie. It's actually like this. But it's very solid and looks really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I think I might have won with Bowser in the second round. Nice. What is the winning formula?
The winning formulas for the magic trick were 111, 123, 246, or 145. Not sure why I remember that, but yeah.
Because you're special.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because you're special.
No, we totally legitimately beat you, Chris, in
Mario Party?
in the one where you had to lay out all of the different cards and kings and queens and stuff. So I guess we weren't challenging you
No.
so much as figuring out the puzzle, but we still beat it.
It's an abstract cube.
All right. So repeating, 111,
Okay.
123, 246,
What do you?
and 145. I think.
I'm being beaten to
Oh.
death by boredom. I can
Serious?
feel it. I can feel
I was
it.
wrong. Oh.
No,
Well,
you're being beaten.
it's
to
been
death by me
recorded
as
now,
well.
so whoops.
Physical abuse is okay.
It was
apparently.
him.
Yeah. Are you actually trying?
No.
Okay, now you should.
Just so everyone knows, I'm incredibly sleep deprived, so
yeah,
this
I
is
can
just like,
imagine.
Are they Blair's glasses?
yeah. But I've repossessed them because
Repossessed.
I look better.
Possessed or repossessed?
Repossessed.
Implying you had them previously?
Should I?
No, implying that you owe me, so I'm taking them.
I don't think I do.
I'm like the repo guy
I
that
think,
steals your car.
quite on the contrary. I don't think I owe you anything.
Pretty sure you do. Like, I'm just gonna work with that. How's that sound? Sorry, I'm just muttering today. Just ignore me.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Hard day at
I
work.
pretty much only came in today because this was on. Like, I probably would have stayed home.
Isn't that
Last
fun?
time I give you the answer to the puzzle Glenn. That's right.
Been there, done this.
My bad.
Mm. Those glasses look amazing in the camera. You look like you're from the future.
But now they're
Oh,
going
wait.
to see all of the secret things that are behind the camera by focusing
Do I look
in
like a
and
supervillain
enhancing
from
on
the
lens.
future?
You look like someone that wants to be Neo really, really badly.
Oh wait, no, this is way better.
What are you doing? Oh god.
I'm like a sexy future cousinette.
Almost kind of
No.
looks like Chewbacca, but with longer and darker hair.
And luscious
You
luck.
just got referred to as Chewbacca when you thought you were being sexy.
Aww. Sad times.
That's magical.
Fine.
Watching you. That's
Alright,
truly horrifying.
let's just say Eric is not allowed on stream when she's sleepy.
Or she should always be sleepy when on stream.
Yep. I feel like I'm probably forgetting something. Or 10 things.
If we had things written on the board, perhaps we could do
There's
things.
plenty of things written on the board, like a
feel-
chat system, a leveling system, a progression system, and challenges and rewards and video content and
Yeah, but they're
ability
not
to-
relevant to this.
Hey, so I had an idea the other day
Uh-oh.
that I
Oh,
mentioned to Blair.
dangerous.
I know. So, you know how you guys were saying you wanted to like level up when you do stuff at HACT, when you get different achievements or whatever unlocked. I was thinking I kind of want to make a platform so that when you stand on it and you get your little achievement
yeah.
badge, the whole thing lights up and it makes like a level up noise.
Did you?
Not sure if that's any good or not. Anyone keen to have a crazy cool sound light platform that we can like teach you how to program and make cool stuff?
Could be real interesting.
I'm also thinking the same tech could be used to make your own Dance Dance Revolution game.
Now that I'm
Yeah,
interested
okay.
in.
Yeah, that's kind of where it came from.
So interested.
Very keen for that. So, yeah.
Can
Dance
you
Dance
build me
Revolution.
one that's like real solid?
Actually, my favourite one that I've seen that I'd really love to recreate is using a thing called a Makey Makey.
Mm.
It's a keyboard replacement plugin. It literally just goes into a USB plug on your computer and substitutes for all the keys. You can just select which ones you want to change over. But you can program it to an emulator for Dance Dance Revolution, and it's anything conductive will work. So people, water, metal, all that sort of stuff, fruit. But with Dance Dance Revolution, you get those pull-out drawers, big plastic tubs. You fill them up with water, so you put them in the 4 spots, and you stand outside, and you have to like jump in the tubs to do the
I
dance
would
patterns.
break my legs.
I know, it'd be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
I'd make it, and
That's
then I'd
dark.
laugh.
We need to go play DDR sometime.
What's that?
I will Shrek.
You guys are so gullible.
I will Shrek you a DDR.
No.
Alright, challenge.
Challenge?
We're having a hacked DDR challenge.
Challenge
with
you!
us,
Give me it! We're
and I will destroy you.
not friends anymore.
Unless my knees give out, in which case I will probably just cry.
Does that mean if I kick you in the knees right as we start dancing, I win? Yes?
Yes, I'm pretty certain that's what it means.
because there is a clause that says you can't do that.
To another
'cause that
human
would
being.
hurt.
Why is there a clause? That's terrible.
I feel like it's called assault.
I feel like there's too much politics getting involved these days. Political correctness.
Do you actually
Too
know
much
what a cube
sodium
looks
involved.
Yeah, I do. Do you know what interpretive art looks like?
like? Yes.
Right, well,
Not
enjoy
that.
the user experience right now. because it's, you know, engaging you with anger and frustration.
Are you guys excited for the new Star Wars movie coming out? No, not really. I
No.
don't like Star Wars.
Star Wars sucks.
Yes, I'm a little bit excited. DDR's Dance Dance Revolution. It's a weird game, but Star
the
Wars.
dancing game is awesome.
Star Wars, yes, I am insanely keen for. I'm going to.
I am not sure.
I don't care.
I
You're
want
wrong.
to
Heresy.
be excited,
Heresy.
but
See,
I'm really worried because they did bad things with
I
1,
was
2, and
burned.
3.
Yeah, but
I
it
was
wasn't
burned
them.
by Jar Jar Binks.
It wasn't, but like
No.
I am scarred, and it will take a long time for those scars to heal.
Nah, it
Aw.
looks awesome. You're a heretic.
There's
Also,
no Hayden
he
Christensen in
has
this one, so
a lightsaber
Benefit.
and then 2 little lightsabers shoot
You're
out
just-
the side.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
ooh,
That
who
was
wants to make
so
them?
silly.
No, it wasn't.
I have the
You just
design
saying
plans
it
to make
'cause
them.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they shoot real lasers out?
I
People-
can actually do that, but that would be
People
really
jumping
quite
on
dangerous.
bandwagons
I
left,
have
right, and
that.
centre.
Yeah. Sorry.
Bandwagons,
Can I have-
bandwagons everywhere.
The dangerous one?
I mean,
No.
no.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Please, no one ask me to build that droid ball thing. The amount of people that have asked me
BB-8.
to
I
build
agree.
it.
How terrible is it?
you're so both wrong.
It's not that it's terrible, it's just
Insanely complicated.
insanely difficult to
Yeah.
make.
It's insanely
Just
awesome and complicated.
stupidly hard.
There's also a Millennium Falcon quadcopter, which at first I was like, that wouldn't be hard to make, and then I was like, wait a sec, that's an asymmetrical shape, and it's a quadcopter. Nah, I'm good.
Pretty much.
So, yes, I'm insanely keen for it. I'm going to IMAX. I'm actually going up on a Saturday or a Friday, staying the night, seeing it that night, and then seeing it the next day at IMAX again as well. Like, I'm actually being serious, seeing it twice. Because when we went and saw Mad Max, we were like, man, I kind of want to go back in and watch it again. So we're not making that mistake this time. We're going to watch it twice.
What if it's
So-
really bad though?
And I'll go do other things in Sydney.
Will you cosplay before you go? Are you going to get all birdied up?
It's not the craziest idea. I do have access to a 3D printer.
Do you now?
Mm. And after I show you this magic I've just been playing with all day for 10 minutes, I'm gonna get more access to that printer. Anyways, apparently it's 6 o'clock, which means I'm done. Now I'm gonna go watch Maze Runner. It's probably gonna be awful.
Like a new one?
Mm.
Was the first one any good?
No, not really. It's pretty awful.
It's on my to watch list, but I haven't
Nah,
got
take
there
it
yet.
off. It's
It's
pretty
like
bad.
Black Hat has come off my watch list. It's
Is it?
like terrible, terrible movie that pretends it's
Black
about
Hat.
hacking.
Oh, yeah.
Like
You
I
like
heard it
Hackers?
was bad. No, like Hackers is
What was,
great.
what's the
compared
one?
To
I
this
don't.
thing.
I don't know if it's out yet, or if it's coming out. The one that is supposedly about Anon.
About what?
Anonymous.
There was a TV show,
Yeah. maybe
Mr.
it's-
Robot. That's amazing.
No, it wasn't that one. That one's fine. But this one's like, we are anonymous. We are legion. It doesn't look good.
Fair enough.
I made a cube.
Don't leave us.
No, you
Star Wars
didn't.
the best.
Yes, I
There's
did. Look,
amazing detail in
I made a
everything, including the
cube.
galaxy.
Nuh-uh.
Just focus on the important part. I made a cube.
That's a factually correct comment. The galaxy does have a considerable amount of detail in it. That I will agree with.
Except they just annihilated it all with this new movie. All of, like, most of the extended universe canon is erased.
Good. It was all bad.
Get out.
You realize that's recorded on the internet. Like, you may not survive.
No, there were so many people that were. I don't know, like. I'm in two minds about that. I can get why people are upset about it, but at the same time, they're refocusing a lot of it back to what, like, is actually scripted on, like, in the books. So, it's not like they're denying a whole bunch of stuff existed. Like, the stuff in the movies was an extended universe.
No, I'm talking all
Yeah.
of the books
Yeah.
and comic, blah, blah, blah.
All the extra stuff
All
that
the
was
actual
that is
extended
that is
universe.
fan fiction
No,
It-
the official...
that came from, like, fan fiction.
Nerd
So,
battles about to get
anyways,
heavy.
but yeah, they've essentially not. They have a legitimate. Disney's been like, no, doesn't exist, not a thing. Which, yeah, I don't know, doesn't really change anything as far as I'm concerned. It's not like
It
it was ever.
doesn't
It was not like it was
worry
ever
me.
gonna be in the movie anyway.
I never knew any of it, but that said, I know a lot of people that are, like, utterly destroyed about this.
Anyways, we wrap this up.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Claire wants to know if you're still going to play Minecraft like you said.
No,
I'm not.
because it went for way longer than we thought. I thought we were gonna make it like 20 minutes, but then this happened. But I'll probably play it tomorrow because I won't feel like working.
Alright.
But
Should,
I'll do
should
it
I
after school.
also play Minecraft
Yes.
instead of working?
We'll do it at like 4. Like, because these guys need to be able to play. They're going to be at school tomorrow. Yeah.
Can we do it at like 5:30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to come around and we're all going to play Minecraft?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, alright, that sounds good.
I'm not coming in.
Okay, that's fine. You can play it at home. We have the internet.
No, I realise. I was just making
We
sure
have
you
the
didn't expect me to
internet.
come in here.
Yeah, I'll probably stream it as well. I can check up the stream again and do face streams and stuff.
Cool. Hacked Live Minecraft Edition.
I'm good at that
Number
part.
1.
Yeah, I'm good at like actually setting up multiple cams in the games. That part's easy. Setting up 15 mics and 17 different cameras and 1,000 lights is tricky. All right.
So does that mean you can patch in a stream from me?
Yeah.
Cool. And then once you figured that out, you can do that so I don't have to come in for Hacked Live?
Nope. Gonna deny it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was easy. Oh, now it's not working. Whoops.
Oh, I broke it.
All right. Good man, everyone.
You're wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I've never seen your legs before.
You're probably not missing much.
It's kind of scary. Ooh. It's not warm enough yet.
We're still on live, though.
What
Heyo.
OP system is
How you
MC
doing?
on? Operating system is
I'm
Minecraft.
currently trying to find the off button for the stream.
Minecraft run